All right, everybody. Welcome to Thoughtful Thursday's Roundtable discussion. My name is E.R. Wolf. I'm one of the co-founders of Elify, joined with my partner, Guy Toole here. And we're going to be talking about the future of networking. This has been our topic and theme this week. And, I want to start out, Guy, by asking a few questions to people, because when we think about the future of networking, sometimes things that we're doing change over time. And if we fail to change with the times, we fall behind. So, I want you to ask yourself some of these questions and think on this stuff as we talk through this short little overview here. How do you prospect? Are you in a business that relies on inbound prospecting or prospecting efforts to generate people to work to become your customers? And if so, how are you doing that? Where are you doing that? In the digital world, you can do that online, you can do that offline. The old way is a lot of offline stuff. So how are you doing that right now? And is there missed opportunities for you to reach out to where your target market is, and they might be in different places? How do you connect? How are you connecting with your potential customers? Are you just introducing yourself and then sort of letting it go out into the ethers, or are you sharing information, making a connection, allowing them to connect with you? These are all important attributes that can, in a way, level up your business or take you to the next level on your revenue stream, the amount of customers that you're converting, those types of things. Now, Guy, I know you had a few questions as well that people should really be pondering.
Right. I think to add to this, it really goes down to, how do you network? How are people networking today? It's evolved so much over these last few years that we see a ton of it happening online. And we know of even companies that are forcing everyone to be online, allowing some people to be offline. But building those types of relationships, where are we networking and how are we going about it? You already had mentioned, how are you gaining more prospects, more leads? What information are you sharing in networking? Right? What information are you sharing about you? And the different types of offerings or help support that you bring to the table that make you be that shining beacon that people want to connect with and come in and say, I would like to work with you because I see that there's value in what you provide. And maybe it's in a specific sector of health and wellness, legal, energy, but you've got to be able to differentiate yourself. And it all goes down to networking. And ER, like you say, putting it out there online and going out into the ethers and hoping that someone's going to reach out to you. Like this is one thing that I think has allowed people to become a little complacent, and probably what we would say is lazy, is putting it out there on a post and saying, well, it's not working.
That's right.
It's not working, or you're not working. Like there are systems out there where you can automate and you can do as much as you would like from that aspect. But are you building true rapport with that individual? Are you getting to know them? And knowing that in the world of business, we talk about it all the time. Your network is your net worth. You've got to build lasting relationships with that network. It can't just be, I've got 21,000 followers on this social platform. Well, congratulations. What are you doing with those 21,000 followers? Are you working with all 21,000, or are you working with 5? Because I can see the value of working hands-on with 5. And ER, you mentioned it, how many people are connected, how many individuals know. The average person knows 600 people. That I know probably 600 people. Yeah. Do I communicate with all 600 people? I do not. Yeah. So I have to basically understand what I'm doing in my process of networking, and knowing that I've got to have a system that I can work relationships and I can build rapport, and that relationships and rapport gets built from those 5 individuals that know, like, and trust and work with you. that it can proliferate to those five knowing five as well, even though we know statistically they know 600. But you get a lot more value, a lot more. I would say it's that more of a knowledge that I know I'm supporting and actually making an impact on people. And utilizing a system to be able to do that. We know that there's the system here at Elify that allows you to share the correct information to the right person at the right time.
Well, and Guy, in wrapping up this short little live video blip and getting ready to open this up for our roundtable discussion for the Elify community here, I want to call out just this last few things, guys. Look, you've got to stop collecting people, as Guy said. What's 21,000 people worth to you if you don't work them? And you've got to start connecting with people. The other thing, as Guy mentioned, average person knows 600 people. Some know more, some know less. We've got to stop selling to people. And you're aware of what's selling to people. It's that spamminess that just comes, buy from me, buy from me, buy from me. And you've got to start helping people and then selling through people. And that's truly how networking works, right? It expands, it grows, and it ends up being not just the network and what you're marketing to those people, but the referrals that result from that. And lastly, as we close this, this live out, this little video out, we have to be thinking about what tools, what knowledge, and what skills we're applying, and make sure that we're continuing to stay relevant in the current marketplace, because that's the reality, guys. It's 2022 right now, and we're talking about networking in the 21st century, not the 19th century, not the 20th century, but the 21st century. So with that being said, we're going to close this little video training down. If you liked what we had to say, and have a question, throw it in the comment. Otherwise, join us for our live continuing discussions on the Zooms by becoming a member of the Elify community.